Alright, can you guys hear me? Hello, hello? Alright, so my audio settings is messed up again. And as the stream title says, we are doing some beta testing here. There's going to be a lot of bugs, a lot of bug fixing. There's one bug that I'm trying to work on right now. And it's an annoying one. Because I'm trying to use the YouTube API to read the chats, because before I was just basically using a glorified web scraper using the Python library. And well, that has its quirks. So I wanted to properly use the YouTube API. And now I'm getting buggy wuggies. Hold on, let me see if I can. Move some stuff around. The BGM is about out? Oh, my bad. Thank you. Is that better? Yeah, like again, all of my settings got reset because I had to do a fresh installation of Windows, so everything is scratch. Or from scratch, sorry. Is the BGM better now? How about me? Am I too loud? Perfect. Awesome. I need to change the text color to the YouTube chat. Let me change the CSS real quick. Renderer. This is annoying. Okay, this guy. Set this color to white. That did not work. What element is this? I also lost all the custom CSS for the freaking chat also. And I forgot to change it. That should work. YT live chat text message renderer. Live chat text message renderer. I just said this is important. What the heck? Alright, what if I change everything? Okay, that kind of works, but all the other stuff is gonna get all wonky. 3? I'll fix that later. This is as good as it's gonna get for now. Alright. It's gonna be one of those streams where I trying to freaking figure out what the bug is here. Ah, man. Alright. I was trying to get this ready for today so that I don't have to use the web scraper. I'm just gonna do a actual YouTube API connection, and I don't know how to do. I don't know how if my authentication stuff is working, because you have to go to Google Cloud Platform, and you have to create API key. You have to create an OAuth client key. It's a whole bunch of different stuff that's cloud platform related. And I don't know if there's a specific way that they're doing this. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Eventually we'll get her all good. Like, I already reduced the latency by quite a lot. The Discord test was helpful in figuring out a little bit of the fine-tuning. And then right now, it's the YouTube API that I'm having trouble with. I just can't find it or something. Yeah. Fighting with Lucia? Yeah, a little bit. It's more of a fighting against myself. And it's something that it's a self-inflicted wound in my opinion. Lucia herself, she's good. She works fine. For me. And unfortunately not for you guys. And I'm trying to fix that right now. It's something with the... It's the weird authentication stuff that I had to figure out. Bruh, hello. Bruh, indeed. Let's see. I'm not familiar with the YouTube API, so I've just been vibe coding most of this part of it, and that's probably why it's not working. Because of all the I don't know what it's trying to do. I'm not familiar with this YouTube API stuff. Okay, I wonder if it's... So it can't find some of my authentication stuff, even though I put it in there. By the way, guys, if I happen to freaking dox my own keys, please, please don't use my keys. I always have some problems with the weather forecast API, like it can't find my town. There's something, yeah, there's something about these freaking services, these third-party services and these APIs that sometimes there are times when they like work flawlessly. And it's so easy to do. But every time I've had to use GCP products, there's always like these middle things that you need to do, especially the authentication stuff. Which is, yes, it's important, you know. The security is important, but it's so annoying. When I just want this stuff to work, why can't they make it simple? I created what is it, a workspace account? And I created a project in GCP so that I can generate API tokens. And now I don't know. Now I don't know how to use this stuff. So like to get this stuff working, you had to do like all these different middle steps. Like I had to create an app in GCP. I had to define an app. Like what? I checked the update. They like changed the method but didn't put in the manual. Documentation. If the documentation's terrible, yeah, it's useless. Okay, let's see. Yes. I'm gonna try doing what this thing is telling me to do. Oh, it doesn't like it. Okay. Why? Still trying to read that file from the... So, it's using the Google Auth library. And it's trying to load the file, the client secrets file. And it should be in there. You got... Expecting value... And it got nothing, right? Alright, let me... open GCP. Yeah, console. Credentials. Get the JSON. I don't know, man. Am I supposed to download a JSON from this? I mean, if it's a key, it would be a JSON. Right? I have the... Okay. Client ID. How the heck do I use this thing? Free? Alright. I have to generate a new key just to test it. I'm gonna transition it for a bit so I don't expose my own keys. Alright, let's try this again. Copy that. Download the JSON. Oh yeah, that's right. The JSON didn't download last time I tried it. Yeah. Okay, this happened to me. This happened to me yesterday. I tried to download the JSON and GCP, like, the button did nothing. In the console. I don't know what that's about. But now I have the JSON, so it should work now, right? Yeah, okay, this looks like a token. Yep. Okay. Cool. Close that. Oh shit, yeah! Okay, that was it. That was the problem. Oh, silly me. Oh wait, I shouldn't. Rip. Don't touch that URL. Yes, okay. Alright. That works. Okay, so it was the JSON file. I was literally missing it because I literally didn't get it yesterday. And I forgot that I didn't get it. But now the button works, I guess. Okay. Disable that old key and delete it. I gotta love these. Services are great and all, but sometimes they're a bit wonky. The problem is like a chain one problem makes another problem. Yeah. That's honestly debugging in general. You fix one thing and it's a progressive thing. All right. We do have a new error. Now, what does this error mean? Failed to resolve chat ID. Compatible parameters requested is more. Okay. All right. So this is the error that we get from YouTube, I think. Yeah, right here. Yeah, you walked into a coding stream. I was trying to fix it last night. And we're getting close, we're getting close. Soon you guys will be able to speak to her. Oh, dang it. I haven't even... Alright, whatever. We'll get to it when we get to it. Okay. So... There, this time... Yes... Yeah, there's no... It needs a chat ID. Yeah. Okay. So I guess it needs this thing. But hey, if you get a new error, that means it's progress. Or maybe you're going backwards, who knows? So you might need the ID? Okay, let's take a look at the documentation for this. All right, so sorry, broadcast status and mine. So I guess mine equals 2 does not exist. This is, I hate vibe coding because it makes up shit like this. I don't think this parameter ever existed. Right? List? Oh, okay, that's the method. So right now the method is... Is it not even... YouTube v3 live broadcasts. That's the endpoint. Live broadcast is the endpoint. And part is the first parameter, but there's no part. What did the AI give me, man? This is return structure, right? Okay. The snippet, part snippet. I'm guessing that's what it's trying to get. Yeah, because this is just getting live broadcast details. There's no such thing as broadcast status. There is status. Um, do I have Postman installed? I don't have Postman installed. Okay. And I don't think it's gonna really help much. Yeah, these properties. That's it. What is this trying to do? Yeah, so it's trying to list basically the current live one. But these parameters are not known. Okay, what if we just do a list? Huh? What does that give us? Oh, that didn't even work. Right? Part. Oh, that's okay. No filter selected. Oh, one of. Okay, you can only have one. Is that what they said? Is that what it said before? Am I just... Did I just not read it? It just says incompatible. It doesn't say you can only have one. Very descriptive. Thank you, Google. So just be mine, eh? If I said this. Fine. True. Yo, alright. You're getting somewhere. Yo! Hey! Alright, alright. Look at that. See, and then look at that, and then you guys, the things are coming in. Oh, and she's technically responding right now, but I don't have the voice up and running on this yet. I have it turned off. Bug nest destroyed. Lucia says, flexes triumphantly. Another bug squashed by yours truly. The Lucia code-crushing combo strikes again. Now let's get back to the real challenge. Arguing with you a lot. Tongue poking out face. So this is kind of the background of what happens. So this is like a... I mean, it's basically debugging, logging everything right now. For Super Earth. For democracy. and you and your democracy nonsense. I'd rather have a strong, efficient empire any day. Okay, I do need to fix a few of those things there. Freedom? More like chaos and disorder if you ask me. The empire knows what's best for its citizens. Though, I suppose a little freedom might... Oh, it ended. Cut off there. Did it actually cut off there? Take a look at the logs. Sorry, flashbang. Oh, I get. Oh, the console. Right. Okay, I have it just cut off for a bit, but I think it should just send the whole thing. All right. I need to control those things a bit more. None of these. Okay, no fair using flashy distractions. This is a battle of wits, not senses. I don't even know if you guys can read that. That's probably way too small. Yeah, there's a few upgrades, but like for example to her memory. You assume we can even read? Stream is on 720p. And this is unacceptable. Alright, what's the 1080p stream OBS settings? I don't know. I need to increase the bitrate to 6,000 kilobits per second. And audio bitrate to 320. The streaming audio bitrate will be set to 160, which is the upper limit for the current streaming service. What? Alright, I set the bitrate to 6,000. It was at the default 2,500, I think. It's one of those things where it's like, I will not know until it happens. Because how am I supposed to know? I was supposed to set it to 6,000. What am I, a pro streamer? Nah. Anyway, hopefully that improves the resolution. But okay. The chat works. I just needed like a extra hour, I guess. You might have to restart stream to make it stick. Let's give it a couple minutes. Hopefully it'll just resolve itself. Putting our faith into YouTube gods. That's nice to, oh man. Processing, there's 12. Wait a minute. Okay, that should be fine. Okay. Oh, that's good though. Whew. I'm glad that works. So this new system now basically just automatically fetches the stream and then fills in all the chat information. Pretty sure I'll still have to fix up the batching. Maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. It's probably, I don't know, probably too much to fix it right now, maybe? Oh, right. Okay, if it's batching, I'm gonna have to update it so that it'll grab the memory for all the users. Oh, no memory. It's because did you change your name, Q? Let's check the memory data. There you go. Oh, that's not it. Oh, where did I put this thing? Is it? You got registered into her memory. Lucia remembers about you. She says, Humph, of course I remember you, Peng Star. You're just a long-time viewer and moderator. Occasionally annoys me with your antics. But I guess you're not completely useless. Right now for QBed 3D, there's no memory. Wonder why. It should be... Let's see. Okay. I'll have to check that later. But you, QBed, you did get registered, but there was nothing written. That should not have happened. Yeah. See, you got registered, but there's no... Your name's not on here. I mean, your name's on here. You got registered, but there's no memory written yet. But yeah. So Lucia's memory is better now? Don't say weird stuff. Maybe or then she'll probably remember you for being weird. Although maybe that stuff is not quite working yet. Or at least it's a little bit finicky. But man, I kind of do want to play Helldivers with the new update. No, not Shogun 2. I already played that. I'm done with it. All right, what you saying? Oh, I know why. Shogun 2 Part 2. Are you serious right now? I thought we got rid of this Shogun nonsense already. All right, let's try it. Let's try this new memory system. EQ, say something about yourself that is like a fact about yourself, you know, that you would want Lucia to remember you by. And then let's see if the memory system works. Oh, it worked! Oh great, another virtual YouTuber. What makes you think you can compete with me and my sisters? Well, I guess I guess we'll just have to see how long your hype lasts. Is what Lucia said. But yeah, there you go. That's cool that it works. So now she has updated her memory to know that you identify as a VTuber. Collab when? Collab with you? Don't get ahead of yourself, Pink Star. Just because you're a mod doesn't mean we need to work together. But if it means getting more viewers, I guess I could stomach it. What happens when I make factual statements that are wrong then? That's on you, dude. That is literally just on you. That's on you of what you want Lucia to remember you by. I mean, if you say actually I'm not a VTuber, I don't know how that will update the memory. It did. No. No. Q, what have you done? That she memorized that. Qbet3D identifies as VTuber and is the boss of Erthar, owning the company that created Lucia. Lucia, I'm not the president. Is she gonna? Great, now you're delusional too. Just because you own my creator doesn't mean you can be president, though at this point I'm not surprised. No update on that though. Okay, maybe I need to work on the memory system a bit more. Lucia, remember that I am now president of America. And I'm the unpaid intern at the company. Erthar and Keyboard won't pay me. Ah, you two are impossible. Look, I don't care about your little power trip or your unpaid intern problems. Just focus on not embarrassing yourselves further, okay? She did not memorize any of that, probably because she knew it was cap. But I guess things like saying somebody's the boss of me, there's no like source of truth for that, so she was like, oh, okay, I'll memorize that. Hmm. Wait, Sora 2, you're Jeff? The same Jeff who owns a noodle shop and has way too many pets? I thought you were just a normal viewer. But I guess appearances can be deceiving. I should probably hook up the voice, huh? It is interesting that it did not. She did not decide to memorize that. I don't know. I'm pretty sure the memory system is just going to be something that's going to be worked on for a while. I don't know if this is the same way that OpenAI does it. Anyway. Yeah, so that's one of the new features is she has greater control over her own memory. Which is a bad thing and a good thing because she's also kind of dumb. Would she overwrite some things in her memory or just add on to it? She will update it, which means it is a complete overwrite. However, if it is like if there's already content there that's still true, it'll still keep it and then just kind of like build upon that memory. I did put a limit. I think it's like a what is the memory limit? I don't know, like a few hundred or something. A few hundred words. Saving. Qubit is the boss of Erthar and owns the company that created Lucia. Okay. Alright, here's the thing. I started working on some of the new features and kind of neglected some of the existing stuff because I thought I was like, oh, I could just do the existing stuff quick. And it didn't happen. I mean, the chat stuff I finished eventually. The voice stuff, could probably get it done on stream, but I do want to make some changes to it. Otherwise, if I wanted to do it now, it'd be kind of like the same implementation that I did in a V1, and I'd rather not. You could just link up animations and blend shape keys for this as well in the future, if you did that route. I would need an interface. I did want to use Warudo because they do have a way to in the API, I think. Like I just wish the API was more developed. But I mean, Warudo is built for people, you know, pretty much. I might look into it some more because they're built on Unity, so I might make a plugin for it. Or you know, yeah, I just need a way to interface. Like I just need a Warudo API that I can use to manipulate some of the sliders. Like all I need is just access to the sliders from an access point. That's all. You didn't you say that you had a guy? You knew a guy? Oh, and by the way, Q, I can I can change your memories if I choose to do so. So I could just delete you from existence. Y'all better behave. Oh, she's not taking. It doesn't. Okay, bye. Back to work and lunch now. All right, have fun. We'll talk about that, the Warudo stuff later. Anyway, because because I have a 3D model, I was intending on using Warudo. And I already do. This one. Right. What is going on? Right. Bit of visual bug, but it's probably just because I have a bunch of stuff running in the back. So, yeah, one of the good things about Warudo is that they do have this blueprinting system, but I don't know how. Yeah, like this trigger animations and these switches. If I can, I don't want to be able to. I don't want to use hotkeys, MIDI signals like the triggers. I want the triggers to be exposed via API. That's all I need. And if that exists, then I can just put in the 3D model in, and then just manipulate it that way. That way, Lucia actually has control over that stuff. But I don't know how to do that. Where's the API? I don't know. Like there's modding and scripting. All right, I should just join the Discord server. I might do that in a bit. Custom node. C#. Okay. It has been a while since I had to do C#. But yeah, this is like this node based thing. But I guess you could still write it out in here, but the problem is that this scripting is in engine. I think. So there's no like integration from for outside applications. Plugin. Yeah, this is just for the in-engine stuff. I don't know, asking them to create an exposed API would mean that it would probably have to load up a local server endpoint from this itself. I mean, it's Unity, so it should be able to do that. I don't know, I've never done it before. Ports and triggers? Editor. Provide data to an entity by either the user using the editor or another entity. Data inputs could be various types. Data inputs defined as Okay, I think this is still in engine. Still restricted to in engine. Maybe it doesn't need to be an API, you know? They say MIDI. Can I just trigger MIDI? How does that work though? What? What? Can I trigger a MIDI? I don't know how that works, because there's no, it's not like a keybind press. You can figure that out. Is it possible that Lucia breakdances? We would have to make an animation for it, or somehow figure out that is the correct sequence of sliders to do per frame, which is basically an animation, and then she can breakdance. But I mean, basically, what I'm thinking is that maybe we can make a blueprint or a script or plugin or whatever it is that we need to make that listens for inputs. I'm trying to make it so that it's not triggered using a hotkey or a keyboard press, even a simulated keyboard press, because that will still trigger that keyboard press for the rest of the system. So it's not just for the editor. Like if I press 1, like it'll still like put it in, right? 1. It like in my computer. That's how I want it. Wait a minute. I just need a way for an outside source to interact with Warudo programmatically and not through human interfaces like a keyboard or buttons, you know, Stream Deck or whatever. I guess like even if it can read like files, then that would be useful too, I suppose. Yeah, their editor and runtime communicate with each other via WebSocket connection. So maybe I can use that same connection. It's like the stuff you do on the editor, they send that to the runtime, the thing that displays your avatar. So if you can press buttons in here, it should be possible. Broadcast data input. No, the thing is, it's still an engine. I need to be able to access it externally. from my own app, right? All right. Where's the Discord link, right? Somewhere. I think it was on this. Either overview or plugins. This one? Where the heck? Oh, here it is. There was a Discord link. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. All right, I'll join that later. All right, and then yeah, she'll get her voice next stream, and then I will be. Cause like the thing is, I need this to be not a terminal. I want to be able to. I need to turn this into a web app too, so it's not cancer to look at with the eyes. And probably a few personality tweaks too. Alright, but chat, it's fixed. Memory works. Or rather, the user, the chatter memory works. I have another memory system, but it seems like it's not working right now. Which is unfortunate. Goat. Lucia still can't understand your goat, Sora. What is that supposed to be? A poorly drawn goat emoji? Well, at least it's colorful, I guess. But don't think that'll distract me from your questionable life choices, Sora. Yeah, it's already getting pretty quick. Okay. Take a look at some logs. Information. You have 4 cats and 4 dogs? Gasp. Did she not? I don't think she updated it. which is interesting. I think it depends on the way you say it. And that way she will, update her memory. Because right now she didn't update her memory from that. I'll make it more... Yeah, the memory system, I guess, needs to be a bit more flexible. Because, like, one of the limitations right now is that if you say something about another person, it can't update that other person's memory. So it's kind of restricted to the current speaker, which I actually need to fix. I think if the wording is like more affirmative, more like I have 4 cats and 4 dogs, then she will memorize that. Yes. You would think that Lucy got my pet information wrong. I have 4 cats and 4 dogs would fix that. But I didn't. Didn't. Or did it? It didn't. What the heck? I mean, again, like she remembers what she remembers, but it is interesting that sometimes even a direct statement that is, Lucy, I have 4 cats and 4 dogs, doesn't update her memory, or at least it doesn't trigger her memory update. Will this trigger it? Hmm? Did it not? It didn't. It still hasn't updated it. Hmm. That did. What? I do like that the way she remembers it, it's Penguin claims to be. And not like is, you know? That's funny. Wait, YouTube is recommending me that my current bitrate is higher than the recommended bitrate. We recommend that you use a stream bitrate of 2500. Why? What? It says 2500 kilobits per second is 1080p already. Did you have memory of what I do in Discord? Oh, like what you chatted about? If your Discord ID, username ID, not the display name, the ID is different, then she's not gonna remember it. Probably that just you aren't streaming anything that is the bitrate. Oh, maybe. Yeah, Dandelion 002. We can check. Is Dandelion in here? Yeah, Dandelion's here. She remembered you referring to her as Queen, and you indicated strong affectionate sentiment towards Lucia. How would you like to defend yourself? Oh, it'd be cool if like if you mention another, you recall that user rather than just a speaker. Is that possible? The only problem with that is the specificity. I might have to force it so it's like it's an exact username match. She also remembers. What? Why is it gone? Bruh. Okay. Okay, maybe not then. Rip. Okay, that needs to be fixed. I need to finish that other thing. I would like to implement more flexible memory recall of users. It's gonna be a bit of a R&Ding now. But this has been a good test. My to-do list grows. What else do I need to do? Oh yeah. Yeah, okay. I need to fix the memory recall for batch messages anyway. So maybe I can add in recall memory from users that are mentioned in other people's messages. That would be pretty cool. I don't think that should be that hard. I use another account that has the same name as my Discord name. She gonna remember me as my Discord user. Yes. Well, here's the thing. On Discord, I'm going to change it so that it looks at the display name instead of the actual user ID. Display name, right? Yeah, display name. There's a few things I still need to do with the voice. Anyway, you don't have to do that. Because it's gonna change. I mean, I'm gonna keep whatever's in there. But moving forward, it is going to be the Discord display name. Probably just do it right now. While we're here. That's it. That's the bot. Let's see. Where? The heck? Where is the? Oh, here it is. I was looking for the documentation part. Oh, yo, Dandelion. All right. You really did it, huh? Yeah. Look at that. She recalls you. She even says, Dandelion 002, you're back. I thought you went away, but since you're here, you want to explain why you keep mentioning your other account? Don't think I didn't notice that little detail. They call it a global name. Is this right? All right. So username. If not, then global. Oh wait, no. Message says there you go. Author? Is the user object just author? That should work, right? So now it's taking the global name. If that doesn't exist, we'll just take the author name. Discord bot API message object. Message is resource. Author returns a user object. Yeah, cool. What is name then? Is this old? Global name should work. Username is a unique identifier. Hyphen ID. I'm hungry, Sora 2, bring me some noodles. Are you two coordinating now for Sora 2 with the pet updates? Now you want noodles? Well, since we both seem so obsessed with food, maybe you should just start your own stream about cooking instead of bothering us. Yep. Is that all you have to say? I was expecting a better explanation from someone who's so eager to talk about their noodle shop. Well, I guess if you're talking about memory and stuff, she's gonna lean into it a bit more. I don't need his ID. What did she remember? Oh, right, I stripped it out. Yeah, I don't need that. Yeah, okay. That's fixed. I'd probably even run it now if I wanted to. Oh no! I've exceeded my quota! It'd be funny if I all of a sudden owe like $100. Mukbang gonna be great. Can we get a Lucia mukbang stream? I don't know if you guys are ready for an AI voice trying to replicate somebody eating. I do not want that. I am good. No, thank you. APIs and services. Oh, it's starting again. %3 errors, 4% errors. Ah. Okay. YouTube data API v3 free tier request limit. Oh no. I think I'm limited to 2,000 requests per hour, guys. Rip. Stop imagining long in yeah. 2,000 requests, yep. That's the limit, I guess. See? We've done 2,015 requests. This is one of the things that suck about these cloud services. They nickel and dime you. Let me see how much this costs. Because I think that's the free limit tier. I wouldn't be... It'd be funny if I get banned. Alright, billing. In 1 hour, we did 2K. It's 2,000 requests because I think the way the YouTube API works is that you poll it at your intervals that you want to do, or you get the recommended poll rate back. So yeah, this thing. So there is a limit. But let me see how much it is anyway. How do I even get to this? Like I went through training to use Google Cloud, but like not from an admin perspective. APIs and services, YouTube data API v3, quotas and system limits. Wait a minute. Oh, we've already used 10,000. Okay, I probably should figure out a better way to do this. Look at that. We already hit our limit. This is the free limit, so I'm not burning through any cash right now. But it wouldn't be the first time somebody has left a service running and unknowingly running like 1,000 plus, or so like several thousands of dollars plus in service costs. Yeah, that's why running this stuff isn't free, you know? Like, even if you did everything locally, it still costs electricity. Alright. View quotas and system limits. Nope. Edit quota? For a value above 10,000, apply for higher quota. No, I had to submit a form. I have to submit an audit and quota extension form. This form will ask for information about your business, your API client, and your API client's access to and usage of YouTube API services. I have to get audited, bros. I had to contact my YouTube partner manager. Do I want to do this? I might just have to talk with them, honestly. Like, hey, is this the right way to use this API? Because I do have people I can contact at Google. Like, I actually do have Google contacts from work. But it might be weird to ask them about something that's not, you know, related to my job and for a side hobby. You're requesting additional API quota for your API client or a general compliance audit for your API client. You're completing a periodic audit. So I have to do this every 12 months. All right, let's check out what this form is. Oh, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's just asking for letting you use it. I'm gonna have to put all this stuff in though. Yeah, I don't like what is the justification? What kind of justification would I put in this? Like, yeah, okay, they're gonna approve that, yeah, guys? I think it's 10,000 per day. If I already use 10,000 in an hour, I would need at least another 10,000. Um, to cover a gap, it would need to be probably at least another 20,000 additional. Am I actually gonna fill this out? I'm not paying for this, right? Uh, is YouTube API services free? Okay, it is free. But there is a quota system. So if you just actually just want to request more, then you do have to go through the audit. Oh, wait, that's 10,000 queries per day, but how many They have a difference between queries and units. And like certain actions cost more units. Yeah, it looks like it's a 24-hour sliding window for 10,000 queries a day. I did all that work. I should have done more research. Oh, my bad, guys. I might submit that form and just see. It doesn't hurt to ask. Like, I'll request like 20,000 extra units or something. That should cover it. YouTube API audit. I have to do this every year. I really don't think I'm breaking any of their policies. Because all I'm doing is just reading comments. Oh no, I had to make a privacy policy? Too bad it's daily rather than weekly since you only stream for 1 day a week. Yeah. No, I mean, I think it's fine because like the occasions when I need to test using a test stream, it's fine. I just need to no, it's not fine because then I need to watch out that I can't like do too much testing like the night before or like the day before. I think an extra 20,000 is fine. I'll submit it later. I'll probably look into it a little bit more. No, the problem with the old system is that you can't capture events. Like if somebody subscribes or if somebody donates or something, it doesn't detect that. So the old system's not good for that. Which is why I want to switch to the YouTube API. Because like it actually captures those events. But I'm pretty sure I am within the YouTube developer policy. And the API services terms of service. But I think I think I would actually literally have to make a um some forms and then you guys have to like I agree or I disagree, you know, those kinds of things, the terms of service stuff. The terms of service are if you interact with Lucia, you accept the terms of service. I don't know how that's gonna work, honestly. Harvest user data. Am I harvesting user data by logging all the chats and all the memorization stuff? Uh Okay, harvest, track, infer, derive, or store the following about a user without their consent. Examples include health information, gender identity, sexual orientation, political affiliation, religious affiliation or belief, race or ethnicity, immigration status, financial status, criminal history, trade union membership, organization. Yes, technically yes. Damn it. I mean, it says without their consent, so how do I get your guys' consent? Do I have to put in legalese like at the bottoms of the screen? by what is it? By interacting with Lucia, you consent to the harvesting, tracking, inferring, deriving, and storing of your of your information. That sounds bad. Hi Nuffy. All possible since we don't know what people will say and what she will remember. This is true because I don't really have much control over what she remembers. It's like a job interview. Yeah, a little bit. This is problems when you're trying to read through documentation, all these freaking requirements. But it's understandable because this is privacy, security stuff. More text on screen. Yeah, I might actually have to put a disclaimer at the bottom of the screen. How do other people do this? Okay. Like Grok has that AI thing now. The freaking whatever her face from Death Note or whatever. I'm pretty sure they also have. I don't want to look it up. I don't want to use it. Who else does this? Vidal and Neurosoma? How did they do that? Do they? Do they, remember users? I'm pretty sure they do. And I'm pretty sure they don't have to... They don't have disclaimers, right? $987. About? Yeah, he doesn't have anything. Yep, I don't see anything on his side. But I will do it just in case if I go through this. I don't think so. Too many users to remember. Yeah, he's got like 800,000 subscribers. That's not that much. If you really think about it. Like my current user memory file, like 3 kilobytes. That's only because there's only 20 that have been saved so far. So if we do 3 kilobytes divided by 20, that's 150 bytes. 150 bytes times, like he has like 800,000. That's 120 megabytes. That is tiny. 120 megabytes for 800,000 users. If you think about it, storage is pretty impressive. That's only like one liner too. So it's like even if you triple the word count for each user, so that's like probably almost equal to a whole paragraph of memory for each user. That's still, you're still like half a megabyte. I mean, sorry, you still have a gigabyte. Yeah. And that's still within reason. Even if it goes to 1 to 2 gigabytes, that's like a massive text file, dude. What's a big book? Like okay. Harry Potter and the Order of Phoenix, 870 pages. So how many gigabytes would that be? 870 pages of plain text could fit in approximately 1.3 megabytes. Right? Yeah, it's AI overview, but whatever. I just wanted to be quick about it. So that's fine. That's fine. That works fine. That's so much data though. For a human to parse through, that's a ton of data. But good thing I'm not doing parsing through it. More remember events than users? Ah, yeah. That can grow. I'm still testing that memory system. Lucia has like way better memory, but we'll see. No, I think it would be about the same. Anyway, I don't think storage is gonna be a problem. If it is, I guess I'll build a home data center. I don't know. How does Twitch do it then? Twitch message API? Sending and receiving chat messages. Send chat message API. The Twitch does have a thing also. You can do chat announcements too. Yeah, Twitch is kind of built for this stuff. Like, they have so much more stuff. I think Twitch has a better API system. They have dev plugins that can read chat since there are games that integrate Twitch chat for decisions and whatnot. Yep. There's this guy I watch every now and then, Doug. His whole content strategy is basically his viewers. Right? So he interacts with his viewers through chat, and then he makes like programs and apps and scripts and stuff that'll do that stuff. That's the whole his thing. Doug. Yep, Doug. Doug. Published author Doug. Does anyone else but me not know him? Am I the only one going here? You might like him, Minnie. If you're into like because he's a programmer too, right? And I mean, yeah, he gets help from other people, but some of the interactive scripts and apps that he's made to integrate with Twitch is pretty interesting. It's really fun. And sometimes I wonder, like, oh, I wonder how he did that. And it's fun, kind of like piecing it together in my head on how he does it. There's an entire category called Twitch Plays where the chat controls the game. Yes, that's the one. That's what it's called, Twitch Plays. But yeah, oh man. Webhook events. Yeah. Night chat. Badges and stuff. Yeah, there's so much more stuff you can put in here. I mean, the YouTube API has that stuff too, but probably not as much. Doug. 10,000 requests. I'm probably doing something wrong though. So I'll just look into that as well. I'm probably polling it way too much. Well, yeah, I think I'm just polling way too much. I'll just see how it is. Yeah, it's not 10k requests, it's 10k cost. It's 10,000 units. They write it as requests in the GCP console though. Yeah, they call it queries. Like, look at this. Right. They call it queries even though, like, in some of the documentation it says cost. Or it's not cost, units. They call it units. What is this though? Queries per minute. 1.8 million. Oh, is this for different methods? I only used 5. Let me look that up. Queries per day versus queries per minute. What is the difference here? Oh, it's a rate limit. Yeah, to prevent bursts of requests. Maybe? I'm pretty sure I only hit... I hit list. I hit list, I hit list, and I hit list. How much does list cost? YouTube API v3 documentation. List. Wait a minute. Okay, what endpoint is this? Live chat. Okay, live chat messages. Oh, they don't show how much it costs. What? Live chat messages list cost. Somebody else asked about this 4 years, 4 months ago. 5 points? Bruh. What the heck, man? Get this shit out of here. Yeah. The number of quota points consumed by live chat messages.list request is 5 points. Maybe that's why. I hate how they call it queries. This is so annoying. Use all live blah 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 today running. Yep. I might wait for it to clear out 24 hours and then I'll do like one test call and then measure how much it costs then. Oh wait, you can see the breakdown, right? This tells me nothing. Where do you get this? Oh. Yeah, okay. I'm glad this guy did the math here. For an application to interact with live chat by making a request each. 1 second. Live stream runs 24 hours a day. It's a P2 and an S2 and they won't fix it because it's unfeasible. Ah, he didn't get an answer. Wait, this happened recently. What the heck? This happened 9 days ago. Dude, thank you, Pa. That's so funny. Why would this be marked as invisible? Oh yeah, and this used to be undocumented. Yeah, the message request costs 5 quota points. Seems a bit high, and I think so too. It should just be 1, in my opinion. Alright. Well, it's fine. I also have bugs that we probably won't fix. So I get why I get it. I get why they do that. Yeah, that same issue at work. Okay. I guess I'll just have to send in their audit request. Alright. Good beta testing, guys. Thank y'all for the help. Okay, we'll wrap it up here. But this was very informative in a depressing kind of way of us trying to use YouTube API, but them limiting us. I think if I just limit the polling rate, then maybe it's fine, but that's a shame. If they don't give me that extra quota, I guess I will have to go back to the old version. But I don't like it. The old version is just literally just web scraping essentially. Alright. Well, thanks for joining us. We'll see y'all next time. I will get more stuff ready for next stream. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Goated. Thank you. See you next time.